Hey guys, LBF back here, back again with another Vans review. Today we're taking a look at the OG Authentic LX from the latest Pilgrim collaboration. Colorway on these is green marshmallow, size 13. Retail was $98. Coming in your typical Vans Pilgrim box here. Got that pennant logo repeat with the Pilgrim hit on the top there. Custom made for you. Always a rad box. This collection dropped last Wednesday in honor of Pilgrim's 10-year anniversary. This collection releasing with 3 silhouettes, the Authentic, an Era, and a slip-on, all of them being in the OG silhouettes. Definitely my favorite pack so far, without a doubt. Like, every shoe in this pack was fire. But this one, especially to me, I feel like was special because this was the shoe that initially put me on to Pilgrim with their first Vans collaboration back in 2014. It was actually a triple collaboration with Japan Beams and Vans Japan, and they released pretty much an identical colorway here to this like vintage dusty green. Those were only available in Japan, and I'm almost positive they didn't even make my size 13 for those. They had like the clear outsoles, the leatherback insoles with like the beam hit on them. They were super rad. But that was the first time I ever heard of Pilgrim, and that was really like, that shoe just sold it for me. Like, I thought that was the coolest pair of Authentics I'd ever seen. So them releasing this colorway now stateside, like, I'm just beyond overjoyed with these. I mean, these things are amazing. My favorite Authentic yet from them. Like I said, I loved every single shoe in this pack. Wish I could have got all 3, honestly, but I think the pressure was on with this one, being that it's been so long since the last Pilgrim drop. Seemed like a lot of people were really into the pennant logo ones, especially the slip-ons. I didn't really think that they would be so highly sought after, but I guess that was the popular one in the pack. The Eras were pretty rad too. Honestly, Eras are not my go-to, but I did really like those. Color combo was just perfect. But once again, these vintage green ones, this was definitely the one. So pretty much coming in your standard Authentic silhouette here, or styling I should say. You got that canvas in that vintage wash green making up the entire upper of the shoe here. You got the monochromatic eyelets with that Vans hit on the side, which does have that same like vintage green in the inside. Pilgrim pennant flag on the back, also with the matching quad stitching in the canvas. Trim of the shoe is just going to be a slightly, I would say, darker version of that vintage green. Of course, you got your marshmallow thin laces on here. These are going to be the premium laces, with the spare being a matching vintage green. Outsole on these, just in the mismatch outsole style that we typically see with the Pilgrim shoes here. So you get the marshmallow on one with that green on the other. I really do wish they would have continued with the translucent soles like they had on the very first drop, because those were just fire. They were so good, even though they did peel on those midsoles, but such a good looking shoe. And then of course we got the off-the-wall originals heel tabs on here in the black and white. Love it when they switch it up. Like, you honestly don't see that very often, which is kind of beyond me, but got the black hit on the back there. These things are as simple as it gets, but you just can't beat them. Honestly, like, these colors that they come out with for the Authentics are just always amazing. Pennant logo repeat on the inside there, with the Pilgrim Surf hit on the bottom of that vinyl lined insole. And that's pretty much it. There's really not a whole lot going on with the shoe. Fit on these is your typical OG Authentic fit. But yeah, super happy to see Pilgrim continuing to drop these Vans collaborations. I know Chris Gentile is a big supporter of Vans, and it's definitely a part of the Pilgrim lifestyle. So super rad to see another one of these. The Authentics have always been my favorite for these Pilgrim drops, and honestly my go-to wears like every single day. I have all of them except for the like mint green one, which I'm still looking for to complete my set. But anyways, this is definitely the best one yet. Super hyped on these ones. If you guys do still want to grab these, there's a decent amount available on the Pilgrim website. This was the last one to sell. Like, I think there's only big sizes missing currently, The authentic, or sorry, the Era and the slip-on are long gone by now, but these ones are still there. So if you guys want to grab these, like I said, $98 retail. I'll leave the link down in the description below where you can buy these. But that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoy the review. Be sure to stay tuned for the on feed.